Deadbolt, Don Peoples. Let's talk about it. So we got to get into what my man Kanye West just had to address again online as it pertains to Northwest, also DL Hughley, and obviously he had to go at Skeet. Now, Kanye is really trying to break the matrix. I really do think mainstream, like as far as like all the inside elites are trying to cancel him. So that's why I think he's making an alliance with a lot of the lower level entertainers and starting his crusade by, going around speaking his truth. And I think we need Kanye right now to speak his truth. I just don't know what side of the fence he's on because one half you talking about Sunday service, other side I see you in like a demonic visual or with the Donda projects and stuff. So it's kind of like I'm tossed in between on that side, but I know you really trying to out the industry and like break the status quo on that. So we definitely need to ride with you on that. I do feel though what DL Hughley said was a little bit out of line. You know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, you're right. If it was a normal person fighting for his child, doing some of the stuff that Kanye is doing, then for sure, the police would be at your door. For sure, you would have restraining orders in the whole nine. And I think one thing that Kanye's situation is showing is that no matter how much money you got here in America, the woman's rights are what matters in the courts. In that, and that's what the bottom line is. So DL felt like he need to put his 2 cents into the situation and comment on that on a Vlad TV interview. So Kanye West had the right to go at DL Hughley's neck by letting him know um, about what his feelings are, and then also addressing Kim again for putting his daughter and his children on the internet. Obviously, we now know the internet, man, is a deadly and it's a trap. It's like a dark web. Getting her used to the likes, the dislikes, and just the ups and downs of the emotional roller coaster, which is social media. I think he wants his children to avoid that as much as possible because I'm on the same type of time with mine. You don't want to expose them too soon to a lot of the foolery that's online and people and creeps and everything else. So, and then if you look at what Kim has on and stuff like that, it's just real weird. But I think ultimately, Kanye, you know what you signed up for, bro. When you had children with this woman, I know it's kind of hard to wrap your mind around that, right? Because I think as men, when it's all said and done with the woman that we're with, we have to understand that we chose the woman. We're the ones that chose to put the ring on her finger and it's the whole nine. So once we engaged with her and then for whatever reason it don't works out and then she chooses to parent a certain type of way, then it makes it kind of hard because the child's going to end up going from one extreme to the other. And as you're trying to get closer to Christ, you know, Kim's trying to get her in the next photo shoot or she's not on that type of time. So I think that's where the messiness comes in at. And I think DL putting his 2 cents in and throwing that in and then coming at Kanye and responding back, after Kanye said what he said, like, yo, basically, bro, I get you hurt. I got money, I can get you touched. You know, um, I think Kanye was right in saying that, but DL, and that's their narrative. Hey, Kanye's off his meds. Why is it his corner going to get his Xanax pills and stuff like that? That's just to belittle and make you think he's on pills and he's crazy, but really he's speaking the real and he's speaking for a lot of brothers, man. We don't want our children on social media. We don't want our children exposed to these new twerk kitty songs. None of that. But back to my man Skeet. Now, Skeet had a lot to, say back to Kanye, and it seems like he's firing back by sending tweets, or my bad, texts to Kanye, talking about, hey, I'm in the bed with your wife and, stuff like that. And I think, man, that's the dirty part of the game that a lot of people don't talk about. When you move on and drop the ball and put the ball down on your chick. You could walk away, whatever you choose to do. The next man gonna pick it up and treat it like gold. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what Skeet is doing. He has a right to. Kim is a billionaire. It makes sense for you to do everything in your power to skeet, and get her to want to produce a child with you. And now you in the Kim Kardashian, the Kardashian folklore. You know, you in their whole scheme of things, you know. But looking at what he responded and said to Kanye, I think a lot of dudes probably in Skeet's situation would kind of fire back like that. Like, wait a minute, man, I'm not about to just keep being quiet while you keep trying to shit on me and the whole world is now picking on me because of you. So I feel Skeet responding and him hitting him below the belt like, yo, I'm in bed with your wife where I'm supposed to be. You feel me? And she's a great mother to your kids. You're damn lucky to have a mother like Kim. You know what I'm saying? So not only is he bigging up Kim, but he's digging up Kim. You feel what I'm saying? So I think Kanye's just in a real bad situation. Even though he is breaking the matrix at the same time, he's being attacked on a lot of different levels, man. His personal pride, even though he's a billionaire, is being exposed by somebody who's a peon in his world. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why Kim really wanted to stick it to him like that. Because when you got money like Kim, it ain't about getting with another dude with money. The Kardashian brand itself is the man and the female, the husband and the wife. You feel what I'm saying? So they don't need a man to solidify their wealth. So she just like the Skeet. So she's breaking the matrix on that part. You feel me? But what Kanye is doing by coming at the industry and a lot of the heroic things that he's doing as far as giving these rappers and these artists moxie to want to fight for their masters and, dictate more of their own rules and stuff like that. You know, we need more people like Kanye because, even touching on what J.R. Smith said in the I Am Athlete video about all the entertainers and athletes who have all this money and refuse to build back their hoods. Kanye has the Yeezy brand, which can have manufacturing plants all across America, right? Why don't we see these plants? Kanye can stimulate, he can make his own economy. The Yeezy brand. He can buy acres and put a Yeezy plot, Yeezy manufacturing company right there. With all this other influence, obviously, he's dealing with Elon Musk, so have some tech in the community and all type of other stuff, and he can build his own utopia. And I think Kanye is to the point where we need to get behind him and make sure they don't whack Kanye and try to take Kanye out. Because Kanye is like one of the only brothers that's really like, even though he goes through real life stuff, and it's crazy that his life is what's on display, and we seeing like the behind the scenes, and you like, man, this dude worth billions of dollars, and he going through something that somebody who get $12 an hour is going through. But that lets you know that in America and how this whole scheme is set up, ultimately, man, no matter how much money you got, no matter what it is, you always want to be with your family. Kanye can go get 100 Kim Kardashians. The new chick he's with, she look like a younger Kim Kardashian. Ain't been passed around as much. Ain't been, in the industry. So, fresh meat type thing. And he still wants his family back, just like any good man should. You want to be in the household with your children, especially in these days and times, because you see what's going on. Like, kids will get with their other parent and really get exposed to online and just all the fuckeries that's going on in the galaxy. You feel me? And us as fathers, or even if it's vice versa, and sometimes, us as parents, good parents, what I'm saying, with heads on our shoulders, no, we don't want to expose our children to the pitfalls of life too soon. We want you to stay innocent for as long as you possibly can. So we gotta, help Kanye, man, get through this, because right now he's trying to break the matrix on so many different levels. But this right here is what's showing like the chink in his armor and what's going to make him go off the deep end, because this is dealing with his family. Because even though Skeet is right to defend himself in that situation, I think any man who's not attached like a family member to Kanye would try to date Kim Kardashian. So Skeet was successful. At that point, he's right for lashing back out and putting Kanye in his place. But is Kanye wrong if he wants to destroy Skeet and get him out the way, which would in turn trick him out his square and then crash him out? This is the thing we got to keep Kanye away from, because this is the thing that can do it. Skeet laying around his kids, Skeet tweeting crazy stuff, and Kim should not let him do that, right? Kim should have put him in his place, like, yo, don't be putting me in the middle of what y'all got going on. Don't tell him you in the bed with me, none of that stuff, right? So, at the end of the day, I just think Ye, man, need to fall back a little bit, man. Let his head clear. You know what I mean? Understand that Kim, she dealing with homeboy now, and that's just the way of the world. Women or people in general think it's greener on the other side. I don't want to keep my family together for whatever reason, so I'm gonna break it up and I'm gonna live my life. So you just gotta fall back, man, and let her live her life, man, and hopefully she'll see that, being with you and y'all two together, man, being a power couple, could really do some damage and change some things out here in this society. But now I want y'all to get in the comment box, man, and let me know what y'all think about this one, though, man. Do y'all feel like Kanye is about to crack the matrix, but at the same time, Skeet is about to crack his matrix, if you get what I'm saying? Also, do you think D.L. Hughley was out of pocket for commenting on Kanye's situation and how he chooses to handle his family and his business? But I want y'all to, let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification tab, man, so y'all can tap in every time I drop a video. It's your boy Don Peoples. Deadbolt. Gone.